nobody's the same all the time, am they? I mean, there is times when you've got to go out.
I was at the club, I know I was too. You can find some bad ones, you can find some good. I just want a good time, she just doing. I just want a real one, she gon' tell me what's up. I don't need you. And I'm running around these streets like a villain. I won't stop till I make a million. Ice dripping, got my wrist dripping, dripping, life dripping, ice dripping, got my wrist dripping, dripping, life dripping.
Oh, it's a gnat in here. Get out of here, gnat. You got something to tell me, gnat? You got something you want to tell me, gnat? Cuff my, place myself on house arrest, locked in. Judge, jury, bailiff, bet. When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up, doing about 50-11 sex. Ignoring your text like sweet babies who cry in the church. Or if your partner got yesterday in school, come first. My favorite color's yellow, maybe cause I'm mellow. And I got so much style, it's probably cause I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner, and oftentimes I took an L from Mrs. Winters. But I'm getting off the subject, off the boat, got my luggage. But the quote, packed light, starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Laid my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. Me to make room, room, room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
Thought about a rollie, but figured that I didn't need it. Dressing like that Thursday in November, know that they'll remember style. Boil it, then let it simmer down. We between the breeze, the twist of singlese. No more. We ride the rings of memories, we rockin' the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket, still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a cauldron for mixing soul in a soup. So many fish bowl can't cope. You cracking jokes about the soap. We more concerned with the truth. Burning the booth, these burning the wick at both ends. Fade to black, I'm ghosting in the light. Lately I've been waking up at night, trying to beat the day. Overconfident, I can't be each
to make room, room, room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Take your time, don't you?
I know what I know, but you heard what you heard, so you poked your head in. Got suspicion confirmed, been on my feet for miles, so my soul got some burn. Still is how you feel I'm up. If you can't hold me down, then you don't get the turn. Yeah, famous last words, nothing sacred no more. Either take what you want or you make what you earn. If I do, I promise I'll pray for you fresh like ooh. If you love me, grease my scalp with this like ooh, yeah. What's the worst thing that can happen? Use the answer to relax.
For the life. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you rush
Mi corazón ya no aguanta, no comimos la manzana, saborea su veneno. Dios, tenga piedad del desenfreno. Prego, ángeles guardianes, vengan, cubran el terreno. Que quiero besarte y tocarte el pelo, aunque la manzana tenga su veneno, porque mis alas son difíciles de cortar. Pam, 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 hey. Esta boca es difícil de callar. Yo, la tierra tiembla, carece, lloran mis ojos, padecen. Esto no termina nunca. ¿Y qué te parece? Se transformó la avaricia en una simple caricia, la magia de una sonrisa y hasta la brisa. Sin prisa vamos, sin prisa la vida juega de dicha por el que no tuvo suerte y por su ceniza. Ten esperanza, realiza, piénsalo bien, organiza, revisa, mira, analiza, pide una misa, porque mis...
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. We've got the visitors facing the home team. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
Anthony Towns.
Pass to Towns. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
For your Nuggets. At the line for one.
Now here's Barrett. Right wing. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Porter. It's stolen by Garland. Knocked away. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Going inside.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Offline with a three. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Clock is at 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Pass to Wiseman. To the inside. Collins. Off target at the rim. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Brown. Back to Wiseman. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Garland. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Well, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
Back to Wiseman. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad! Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
In for Anchorage.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 7 points in the game. Here's Porter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he sinks the second. .143 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Bowl. To the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, and Reed with a block. Kicks it to Quickly. From behind the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Bowl. The layup off target. In transition. Shot from 12.
Emmanuel.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Goes to.
Quickly's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
.56 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Porter. There's the triple. Reed with the rebound. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Porter with it. Started now by Wiseman. Reed. Nice D from Brown. Outside Porter. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain phase. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buffet. They can make a big difference.
Substitution for Anchorage.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Now a timeout called by Denver. It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
There's the block. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors with the ball. Stolen by Capella. That's tipped. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Richardson. Barrett into the lane. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
The kick out to Richardson. Inside. Clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
Down low. Here's Bowl. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Bowl. And here's Capella. And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time.
You know, with Giannis on the floor, BA, he's able to completely blow a team out on his own. I mean, he can take over a game with big-time performances. We've seen it.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Richardson. Banked it in off the glass.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
You know, with Giannis, as you said, Clark, the numbers he can put up are eye-popping.
Yeah, he can hit you for 40 points and 20 rebounds on any given night, not to mention how well he's grown as a passer. I mean, his assist totals and block shots
2 minutes
typically are otherworldly as well.
To the middle. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, a nice way to punctuate that possession.
And they're on the run. Here's Porter. A minute 29 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Now a timeout called by Denver.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Here's Porter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To the paint. There's 42 seconds left in the second period. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. And it's Okeke with a rebound. Now a timeout called by Denver. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Get ready for the Dance Squad! Substitution for Anchorage.
Nine seconds left to play in the first half. And here they come. That one off the back iron and out. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And here's Brown. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Wiseman. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Off the inbound. Now Antetokounmpo. Garland, a good look. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
The assist from Jaylen Brown.
Wiseman's got his second basket.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage. And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot.
Back to Towns.
Anthony Towns.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Denver foul.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Up top, Wiseman. Misses from short range.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
First team foul. In for
on defense, the visiting team. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
At the line
and featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Back to Porter. And he banks in the layup.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
.127 left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Porter. And the 3 off target. Here's Brown. Got a piece of it. They get it back. From 12 feet. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Right side, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Teams deciding to change it up. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Capella. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You got to love the heart that Giannis has. I mean, it's just on full display how he loves his team, he loves his community, he loves playing the game, and he really always makes an extra effort to help and support other people. He's an impressive young man.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Well, you know, the closer Capella is to the rim, the more effective he becomes, in my opinion, in part because of his size and nice touch.
Outside Porter. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Nuggets foul. Clint Capella. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Anchorage. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Here's Bowl. No good there. And some solid defense from Towns. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter. He got it off in time. And so it's the visitors. Up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their point. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Towns. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Bull. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Now a timeout called by Denver. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Coming onto the floor for Denver.
And it's all from three-point range. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Wiseman. The 3. The shot off that time.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
First personal foul.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Porter gets the bucket.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's
second
characteristic.
Foul. second
And the
team
developmental path for top prospects is evolving. Clark, it was recently announced a new high school league for the top powerhouses.
Well, you could almost see this coming, BA, again, creating additional pathways for young players to pursue their professional dreams would lead to other types of competition in the NBA. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm not totally opposed to it. Again, it's a small percentage of players that would be part of this type of tournament or league. So let's see where it goes.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moments. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys inflating the opposition with those extra possessions. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And the free throw, no good. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
To the right side. And they recover it. There's the three. Back to Wiseman. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
On target from range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Porter in the post. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Porter's shot is off.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Puts up a three. They get the rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Ball goes to Anchorage. In for Anchorage.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the...
Is what it is. Why stand alone when I stand beside you? There's a light, let it in. Just what it is what it was. Just what it was is what it is. Why stand alone when I stand beside you? There's a light, let it in.
Gunga bomb. Wait. Hey D。当然都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻 ，AP， 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，写给要账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，I do what I want，从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝宝裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
我们还 brother 像 XOT F4P 投射 B2K 排跑部队天天会 M 会 B 进攻目标那个飞虎队4大天王黎明国成长学友我要当刘德华我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上抹点发蜡
头发上抹点发蜡凌晨3点钟兰桂坊听着我的法拉利我是个你是小弟娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气下帝国我把全球越滚越大我的同行随时面临倒闭把你算牢记，胖起来打中你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，
足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像场龙卷风刮到我心，
刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。
黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1， 当然都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻 ，AP， 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨会议。给要账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，I do what I want，从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝宝裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
毛带头顶着香牛仔，看到我们出门拦着门口走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜。倒进水晶玻璃杯，A 瓶酒的价格给了。这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费拽得动，来个乔丹和皮蓬的小配合，前门下还在补贴的敲回车，手表上的转台上看不见到底点钟，24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞，没有空没有空还要觉得宣言没有空。
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. We've got Anchorage taking on Denver. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Porter pulls it in to the wing right side. Now, here's Capella. Right wing. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Antetokounmpo up top. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
Team foul. Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Maybe.
The assist from Chillnuggs.
I think Brown's demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Pass to Towns. Back to Giannis. It's stolen by Capella. Denver passing it around. Driving the lane. The kick out to Porter. Takes a three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball is turned up.
You look at the energy of McLaughlin. He is flying around at all times.
Right, one of those prototypical spark plugs that can really build momentum for a team. This guy will hound a ball handler. He will attack off the perimeter. The type of guy you love to have on your team because he's going to raise your energy.
Yeah, it's stolen by Barrett. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Weissman. Off with the layup. And so Garland will bring it up for Anchorage. 4-point game. For 3, Barrett.
R.J. Barrett.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
The three-pointer's right on target. He's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Assist goes to.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
To the paint. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that way.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Giannis with it. Now guarded by Porter. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad. Substitution for Anchorage.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Collins. Hole with it. Beyond the arc. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Anchorage fast break. Here's Glover. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now, here's Bull. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Quickly with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Here's Reed. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
At the elbow, Collins. Inside. Can't throw it down with one hand. An even 3-on-3 break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Over to the wing. Here's Bull. And finish off by Collins.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
He got it up. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Denver on top, leading by just 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Driving in. Just 5 on the clock. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
It's Richardson on the wing. Outside Collins. That one a little long.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Kumbo. There's Garland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First team foul.
And Towns does so many things well on the floor, Doris, but you can't forget about his rebound.
Right, this guy puts up huge rebounding totals every night. You can pencil him in for double digits every night on the backboards. This guy can anchor your team's rebounding.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Into the lane. Wiseman with the bucket.
Wiseman with the shot. And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Towns wide open. That one off the back iron and out. And Porter, here we go. Wiseman with the ball. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Here's Bull. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Towns. Wide open. Bucket is good. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for Anchorage. And Greg, some star big men had complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Denver foul.
You get the sense that Karl Anthony Towns, as young as he is, knows he can be the best player in the league. There isn't a phase on the offensive end from which he can't score it.
Anthony Towns.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Quarter outside. He's off on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Wiseman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. Anchorage leading by 3. And they double up Giannis. There's Garland. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Giannis with it. Now Bull defending. Barrett wide open. He fires. And again, it's Anchorage. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Anchorage.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Denver calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Changing it up here. And so here's Denver, trailing by 10. To the inside to stop the run. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Drives to the hoop. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
To the right side. Back to Barrett. That 3 off the mark. Denver trails by 10. Pass to Porter. Towns with the steal. To the middle. Low block shot on the way.
Giannis.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 5. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And it's Anchorage. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just joining us in this one, First half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Brown. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A mid-first round draft pick, Collins continues to make the teams that passed on him regret that decision.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Anchorage. They've held a 12-point lead early, and that one is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Denver trails by 9. Pass to Porter. Here's the drive. Now here's Brown. Barrett covering. Porter, no luck.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Down low.
Anthony Towns. Assistant.
Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. He's got 9.
Denver calls
and 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Denver calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here. It shows with their turnover number.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. Denver passing it around. Out to the wing. A 3-ball. Rebound by Anchorage. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Anchorage leads by 11. Pass to quickly. And here's Towns. It's stolen by Wiseman. To the paint. It's hauled in by Glover.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Wiseman sends it back.
Denver foul.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Anchorage again can't hit. Denver trails by 11. Inside. To the inside. Pulls up on the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 15 points in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
And Porter, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Anchorage leads by 11. To the paint. And no good. Towns with the defensive effort.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And so here's Anchorage. Outside Porter. Here's Towns.
Anthony
and the dunk by Towns.
The big cat climbs up and flushes it home.
Ball is
out of bounds. Anchorage takes possession. And now the first timeout called here for Anchorage.
Timeout called.
Anchorage leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Porter. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. 6 to shoot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
At the line for Anchorage.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Porter, no good on that one. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Anchorage. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
So both teams making some changes here. And so here's Anchorage. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity. And the shot goes in. He's got 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Glover. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. The layup off target. $40 left here in the third quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Porter at the elbow. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. There's 21 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Another shot. Rebound by Anchorage. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little...
And it's Anchorage. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Towns for 3. Kept alive. Outside Garland. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Denver calls timeout.
Nuggets call timeout.
Get ready for the Death Squad!
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball. Play within the offense and get good open shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Pass to Collins. Outside Porter. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Out to the right wing. And the three ball is good.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Pass to Towns. Too long in the paint. He's hit with the 3-second violation. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Anchorage.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Towns.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And Anchorage making a change here.
Kevin Porter.
And there's the drive. And he slams it one-handed.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And a wide open look for Porter. The shot off that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Down low. Pass to Collins. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Anchorage leading by 11. Garland, no good. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. That one good for 2. He's got 22.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's Porter with the 3. And they get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Wiseman. The kick out to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. But 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
No good on that one. And Anchorage the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Anchorage leading by 13. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Nuggets call timeout.
Denver calls timeout. They trailed by 15. 141 left in the fourth quarter.
Make some noise!
Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. And again, it's Anchorage.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Anchorage.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Nuggets foul.
Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At the line
and attacking with all that width. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
The Nuggets on offense. Pass to Bowles. Richardson outside. Here's Capella. They need this. And the rejection by Giannis.
Nuggets foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Free throw good. Giannis.
For Anchorage.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
And the dunk by Bowles.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Glover. It's Barrett on the wing. The wide open look here for Garland.
Darius Garland.
Trains the three-pointer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so Anchorage takes the win. A resounding victory for them.
Gonna push it, got my ribbon in the sky. Everybody is but we shine in the night. Do the night so fine in the night. Let me see it, give it. Let it flow like a mermaid underwater. Here we go, can you feel taking over? Flip mode with the law, take the order. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more.
Don't mind me. I say don't mind me. Yeah.